All right, everyone, this is the young man I was just telling you about. His name is Cahan Chris Min. And what's the farm name? What's your farm name? JC Farms?
Oh, JC Farms.
JC Farms. He's going to tell us all about farming in what state?
North Dakota.
North Dakota. Here we go. All right, Cahan, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
What grade are you going into?
5th grade.
5th grade. All right. You got 2 siblings.
2 siblings, yep.
What's their names?
City and Conway. City's 9 years old, and Conway is 6 years old.
And your mom and dad?
Jackie and Jordan.
Yep. And you've been raised on a farm
Yep.
your whole life.
Hettinger, North Dakota.
What's the biggest city you've ever traveled to?
Let's say, I'm pretty sure Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Vikings game. It's either Minneapolis or Phoenix.
Okay.
In Arizona.
Are you a Vikings fan?
Yes.
Is that hence your shirt, right? Okay.
Justin Jefferson.
So you like football?
Yep.
Do you play football?
Yeah, I play for Hettinger, the Hettinger Nighthawks. And yeah, I'm a defensive end. Well, I'm half defensive end, and then at the end of the season, they switched me to a linebacker.
Wow.
I like both of them. I like defense.
So what do you like best about football?
I don't know, I just like tackling people.
You like tackling them? You like when they get up out of the ground, if you tackle them, they got a bunch of dirt and grass on their helmet.
Yeah.
That makes you feel good? So did you guys have a good team this year?
Yeah, a really good team.
All right, Cahan, what's some other things you enjoy doing?
Well, some other hobbies I do is I like watching the Twins, and then I also ride a horse sometimes.
Do you? Do you have your own horse?
Yeah, her name is Sugar. I got her, well, I didn't name her Sugar. My grandpa bought her for me, and then her name was already Sugar, but I don't know, we round up cows with her, I don't know.
Really? You round up cows out on the farm? So let's talk about the farm. How many acres do you guys farm?
Well, we farm about 12,000 acres.
Wow, what do you guys grow?
Well, we grow wheat, canola, soybeans, corn, and barley.
Wow, that's quite a bit. That keeps you busy. Now, you have cattle too?
Yeah, we have about 340 cattle.
Wow. And you have to herd those all up with your horse?
Well, like, if we're gonna brand them or something, I have to, go around them and, get them in a pen and stuff. But, yeah, we use our horses quite a bit.
Okay, what else do you guys... So how many horses do you guys have?
I have about 2 horses. My sister has about 2 horses. She has 2 horses. My brother has 1, and then my mom has 1. So about 7. Well, then we have these 2 other ones. About 8 horses.
Really? Wow. And do you have to help take care of those horses? Is that part of your
Well, my
job?
sister mostly does that because I take care of my chickens.
You've got chickens.
Yes.
How many chickens do you have?
About 52.
You have 52 chickens.
Yeah, that's counting them all. Counting my baby chick. Well, they're not really babies, but they're getting bigger. But counting all my chickens.
Well, how long did... So these are your chickens. And when did you start farming chickens?
Well, my first time getting chickens was when my grandma bought me about 10 chickens when I was about 4. So I've been having chickens about when I was 4, and I'm 10 right now, so 6 years.
6 years.
Chickens.
Do you have any of the original chickens still? Or are they already long gone?
Well, first I used to have when I was 5, 6, I had about 18 chickens, and then raccoons just kept coming in and took them all out until I got to 6. And then I kept 6 for about, I don't know, a year. And then I started getting more chickens, and then those chickens started dying, and then they just get to old age and just start dying.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, I don't know, maybe they have a disease. I don't think any of my chickens have that big disease.
Good. So 52 chickens you have.
Yes.
How many eggs does 52 chickens give you each day on average?
I have baby chickens that are, I have 20 of them, so minus 20 is about
32.
And then, well, I get about 25, so, and the one chicken's only supposed to lay about 1 egg a day.
So the chicken's supposed to lay about 1 egg a day.
Yeah. But when I get chickens, I like having the chickens that lay a bunch of eggs, like, each year. Like, there's about 365 days a year, and, like, I like buying chickens that can buy, like, get 290 eggs a year. So,
Each chicken.
yeah. Well, I like getting that kind of breed that can lay that much.
Okay. And what do you do with all these eggs?
Well, I take them in a bucket, take them home, I wash them, and then I put them in the fridge, and then, I don't know, a customer will text my mom or something. I don't have a phone yet, but they'll text my mom or something like that and say, could we get a couple dozen of eggs the next time you go to town or something? And then my mom just drop them off or she picks us up from school or something.
Anything weird happen with chickens and eggs or anything?
Well, once I got this egg that was, eggs are supposed to be like round and stuff and like oval shape. And then I've had eggs that are like big, and then I had eggs, I don't know, that like have these little dots all over them. But this egg was like the weirdest egg ever. I know I usually get eggs like they're tiny, but this egg was just weird. It was like all kinds of like different shapes. It did not even look like an egg. I didn't even know what it was at first. I think it was like, it looked like a piece of like wood or something. It was like all messed up. It was crazy.
Never seen an egg like that?
No.
Did you save it?
Yeah, I think it's actually in the fridge. I think I just left it in the fridge. It's just so weird. And then, well, you kind of have to hustle. You can't be pokey. And then you have to get ready and everything. So I usually like getting dressed like really early in the morning and then just go play outside for an hour or so until like 30 minutes until it's like 6:30. And then I come eat breakfast and then I brush my teeth pretty quick, and then I have to go outside and start getting to work. First I like going to my chickens, feeding them, watering them, get them out. And then I have to go help my mom with her cattle. We have to go like feed them and stuff. And then we usually get back. We gotta go check them all at their pastures. That usually takes about 3 hours, so it's about 12 when we get back, and then we get back, well, like 12:30, and then I usually get to have lunch at about 11:20 at my school, but then I usually get back and it's about 12:30, and then when we have lunch, and then at 1, we usually just, well, sometimes we go mowing, but, yeah, we have to go help my dad. He usually is doing something like spraying, and he needs chemical or something, or he's planting, and we gotta go help him with seed. And then it's finally when we get back, we gotta go, I don't know, chickens out of water. I have to go feed my chickens again, get the eggs, and then take them to the house. And then my mom's usually at the shop doing, I don't know, have to get a part for my dad, and then she goes delivers that while I go wash my eggs. And then it's about 5, she's cooking supper while I go, I don't know, have to go lock up my chickens. And then sometimes just for fun I like going to go to the shop because my TV is a dish. So at the shop I like going to the shop just to watch my Twins game that might start at 5 or something. And then yeah, that's what, and then I get back home, have to take a shower, brush my teeth, eat, and then I go to sleep, and then I just do the same thing again.
All right, so what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, first, when I get out of high school, I want to go to NDSU, college and make the NFL. Hopefully, I don't know, play for the NFL for about 7 years and then retire. Hopefully get about $200 million saved up. And then, well, if I play for the Vikings, I want to go like get out of town. Like when I went to watch my Vikings game, there's like the country and stuff. Just want to have like a little farm, plus be in the NFL, and then get a bunch of money, and then move back to North Dakota, and then have a bunch of money, and then start a huge farm and have a good start for my farm. And then I'm about 32 when I start, and yeah. So that's what I want to be, and then I just keep farming until I'm about I want to retire pretty early, so about like 50, 55, and then maybe I can make the Hall of Famers for best player.
All right, Cahan, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
I met you a year ago. I wanted to do this interview with you, and I can't wait to show you to the world so everybody can see who Cahan is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything you would say to a young individual that wanted to ever, that dreams of, own a farm?
Well, first of all, it's a lot of work. I mean, I don't own a farm, but I worked for a farm, my dad. It's quite a bit of work. I mean, you have to work a bunch, and then you have to go to school a bunch.
What about playing video games?
Well, you don't play very much video games. Well, I like playing on my dad's computer sometimes, like if I have some extra time. I like playing this game, Retro Bowl. It's like a football game. But yeah, that's all I usually do.
All right. Well, thank you again for your time, okay?
Yep. Okay, bye everybody.